Good morning and welcome to the Jacob's Well Done Show.
Episode number 3. I'm Grace.
And I'm Tyler. And today we're going to answer the How Many Licks Does It Take contest.
And Kim Andrews from the PFRC will be joining us later on too.
Let's get to it. So we had a How Many Licks Does It Take to get to the center of a Jacob's Well cookie contest. And I actually did this. I want everybody to know that. It wasn't staged.
You did it. We have footage.
And nobody was really even close, were they? But the first 15 people that guessed under 100. And I'm telling you,
It took 20?
it was 25 minutes. And I would lick the cookie 10 times and then make a tally mark, if that tells you anything. And I had a whole page filled up with tally marks. So without further ado, we are going to announce Haley McVeigh as the winner of the contest. The guess was 1,756.
And what was
likes.
the real one?
I licked a Jacob's Well cookie 1,834 times to get to the center.
I still don't think about that.
It was terrible. And let me tell you, there are muscles in your tongue. I didn't know that, but they were all sprained for days. It was so hard to mail things. You have no idea. Congrats, Haley. We have your gift card here for $20. Grace and I, the stars of the Jacob's Well Done Show, are going to autograph this for you here, which actually probably ups it in value to about $20.05. All right, we're going to move on to section 2 now. We have a very special guest star. Who is that, Grace?
Kimberly Andrews.
Kimberly
From
Andrews.
where?
She is the executive director of the PFRC. The PR.
You said PR.
PC. Kim Andrews! Come on now! What are you doing?
I want to win a certificate. Is that still the same contest?
You don't get a certificate for actually doing it.
Well, I'm actually on a diet, so it's just an excuse. You didn't want me to do this?
Yeah. It's difficult, isn't it?
Not really.
No.
I found it quite joy-filled experience.
Better attitude. For the people who don't know, do you want to just give us a short summary of what is your mission here?
Our mission is to come along inside a community and help people that find themselves in a crisis pregnancy, and that usually means an unplanned pregnancy that they're not sure what direction they should head. So they can come in and we will give them a pregnancy test first, complimentary, and then someone else has paid for them to have a sonogram. We have it right there on site, and they're able to see, they have the right to know what is going on inside of their body. That's been an amazing experience. And then past that, they can take parenting classes. They get assigned a client advocate that just becomes their support system. They can earn baby bucks through those classes, and they are able to go back into our baby stores and buy formula, diapers.
How do I get these baby bucks? And are they redeemable like at the mall, or is it?
You know, Tyler, I have to say I've never been asked that question. And
Look into that,
besides
will
being
ya?
redeemable maybe at Jacob's Well, I think they're redeemable at the centers themselves. And it's purely by donation. It's people bringing in these items, churches bringing them in, individuals donating, and
So is this working? Do you have any sort of success stories that you could share with us about girls coming in crisis pregnancies and they see a sonogram or they get to meet with a client advocate? Does that affect them?
You know, Tyler, I'm really surprised, but that's a great question.
Wow.
Wow. I think you should, get a cookie for that. Would you want this
I'd
one?
like some baby bucks.
Okay, yeah, you can get some baby bucks. A couple stories that come to mind very quickly. Just the other day, yesterday, I was in the center in El Dorado, and I was doing something, and a dad of one of our clients came in. She's a very young client, and her parents are amazingly involved in helping her walk this pregnancy out. And as he was leaving, he was doing something there, and as he was leaving, he turned around and he said, "By the way, I want to thank you for the impact you're making in my daughter's life here at the center." And I said, that feels so good to hear, because sometimes you wonder, are we really doing what God has called us to do here? And he said, you never have to wonder that. From this dad, thank you. I also have a neat story about a young lady that came into our center. She found herself in a crisis pregnancy and really was leaning towards ending the pregnancy. And so we asked her, would she like to have a sonogram? And just she had the right to know what was going on inside of her. I was sitting in my office, which is next door to the room where they had the sonogram. And I don't think I'll ever forget hearing weeping begin. I could hear that heartbeat of, and then I heard weeping. And that young lady decided to continue that pregnancy. And also we just spoke love to her, that her life was precious and had meaning. You can't say all of this without also sharing with you the impact of redemption. And there are those that, for whatever reason, felt they needed to end the pregnancy, and then they go on with their life. And at some point, that grief starts hitting them about that decision, and we so want to embrace those ladies and those men that are touched by that. So we have a Bible study taught by someone who's gone through an abortion. And the stories that are coming back, we just held our first one this past year, and the stories that are coming back of healing that's brought through that is huge. Our banquet, which is March 2nd here in El Dorado and March 9th in Augusta, it's going to focus in on that, and it's called Given a New Song. And two ladies are going to share about their experiencing after they've had an abortion and the Lord's healing in their lives. So we're really excited about that.
And what do you think the city of El Dorado could be doing to help this mission?
How can we get involved?
Thanks for that. Something I'm feeling very strongly and I got made aware of this today when I spoke at a high school. The perception of who we are and who we are really needs to get out there. And I would love, you're doing one of the things I need to be done. Would you help me spread the news that what we offer? Parents that just want to increase their parenting skills and want to have help for that, we have client advocates and videos they can watch. We need to get that to get out there also. It doesn't have to be a crisis pregnancy that brings you in. Men, we have a men's study that you can do to learn how to become a better father, to learn how to become better equipped. And we have men coming in and volunteering, and they would speak with you. We need those volunteers. We need men to volunteer. We need women that we would train how to be client advocates. We need receptionists. People Grace's age can come in and be a receptionist. We need people's hands to go back in the baby stores and fill the bags with diapers.
But like guys can't help, right? It's like all girls that come in and they counsel the girls and stuff. So there's
everybody
really
but
nothing
Tyler is use.
Every other guy. But seriously, that's kind of a misconception too, right?
Yeah.
Is that only women can volunteer down there since it's a women's thing.
That's exactly right. We have 3 male advocates at this time. And we know they're busy with their job, so we're able to ask them to come in specifically to meet with one of our male clients. They come in and they watch a video with them, fill out the homework, and just build a relationship with them. And so we definitely need more of those. Augusta in particular needs more male advocates. It's a huge difference.
You hear that, Augusta men? So how would they contact you, or
That is a great question.
website, phone number?
Yeah. I would love for you to write me if you're hearing this today and you want to, maybe you want your church to have me come and share the mission of what we're doing there. Maybe you're a school nurse and I could come talk with you and share with you what we're doing. For whatever's laid on your heart, please contact me and we'll just discuss how we can help me make the awareness of the centers and our needs. If you want to make a donation, any of those things, you can just contact me at Kimberly, Kimberly, at Hope for Kansas, and it's the number 4 and then Kansas spelled out
Hope
.com.
for Kansas.
Hope for Kansas.
Not KS, KANSAS.
Yes. Thank you for letting me be here
That's
today.
awesome. Thank you, Kim.
Can I keep the cookie?
Nope. Wash it off though before you put it back on the
Okay.
stack. I wouldn't want our customers. That's just kidding. She's taking the cookie. That was
We
close.
never ever do that. I've never done that before.
Never. And won't.
There was this one time. Je ne parle
Je
pas
comprends
français.
un peu le français.
Oui.
Monsieur,
Je ne pas
madame, ou madame,
Elle peut.
un peu.
Ouais. Sacre bleu. La res. Le coup.